Hello,
Howdy!
and welcome to the Full Dark No Stars podcast.
Full dark. You want to go full dark, no stars?
stars.
We watched another episode of Riverdale.
I'm quite enjoying it.
It has no right to be like as visually sure, it's a TV show. It's has to be visually engaging, but just
no, it doesn't.
I mean, if you want, yeah. No, he's playing with something.
Cats are funny.
But no, yeah.
No,
What
I don't know when Betty walked out as Dark Betty with the wig
Mega
and lingerie. Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing?
That wig, girl, that wig wasn't it. I'm sorry. That wig was not it.
You're right, because it's a Dark Betty.
It is Dark Betty.
This is Full Dark No Stars Betty.
They call her No Stars Betty.
Man, this episode got so close to showing Archie's cock.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Yeah,
We almost had a slip, had some brain.
right? Almost had there. He's a little too waxed.
Think so.
Yeah,
He's a little shaven, but
little,
then again,
too much.
that's kind of what the general populace likes, is clean shaven.
They're lame.
Just kind of how it goes.
I was like, what if I want to see some pubic fluff? You know?
Sorry.
Damn.
Most Hollywood dictates hairlessness.
It's fine. At least, like, I feel like Archie's actor is, like, one of the more good-looking ones of, like, the main characters in these, like, teen drama shows. The other ones, I'm like, who would find this attractive? And then, like, Archie walks up, and I'm like, okay.
I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
Right? I get it. And the amount of time they just have this lad be shirtless. I'm like, wow, brazen.
I mean, look at what he's got. Like, it's just kind of what you do.
Yeah.
If you're looking like that, you're probably just gonna be shirtless most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you still rarely see that in these teen dramas, right?
Like, yeah,
they prefer to have their like Twinkie boy softies or I don't know, just ugly men.
Or just ugly men.
They're just ugly men, you know. We watch Dawson's Creek. Not a single looker in the cast.
That's a teen heartthrob of a bygone era. Like, that's a 90s teen heartthrob.
Yeah, not good though.
Like you would not have been into like the boy band types.
No,
or anything
I
of
never
the
liked
sort
those groups.
in 90, you know. They're not quite your speed.
No, I'd look at them and be like, who's into these men?
Young girls.
Get some taste. Like, I'm sorry. I do wish this show was 22-minute episodes and they just split these, because this episode felt like it was 2 episodes put together, but paced identically.
Yeah.
So it's not like one half of the episode's one episode and the second half is the other. It's like, because, you know, most shows are structured A-B.
Mm-hmm.
You know? This one is now, you have your A-B and also A-B. And they're happening at the same time.
And, well, you have your AB and AB, but then you also have the C from this side.
And then you get bleeding over a bit.
And then you don't go AB, AB. You go A, B, C, B, A, C, B.
Yeah, like, I feel like we should have had one episode for this plot of, like, ooh, some of the jocks are treating the women poorly at this school. And it's just a game for these boys.
Right.
Because then you still get stuff with redheaded girl. Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
Best girl.
Can't remember her name.
Best girl. She insults everyone enough for me to be like, her.
Yeah, reasonable.
She walks into scenes and dominates them.
So it's just like, well, my brother got brutally murdered, but, you know, I guess
I love
just inserting her whole ass self into this situation.
I love that scene where the girls are like, we're all being slut shamed and like our social reputation is ruined and it's just a game for the guys. And then it just cuts the other girl and she's just like, I was framed for my brother's murder. We all have our vices. Stop complaining about being slut shamed. Like, these girls are wild and out here.
Riverdale is good, Nils.
It's visually well directed.
Put it on mute.
No. How about I just don't watch it? How's that?
Reasonable
Also.
Because I value my time.
That show's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm kind of loving it. I also love how Jughead is a different show.
Yeah, by himself.
He's off doing his own TV show.
But we spend the least amount of time, like, with him.
Yeah, but he's like, plot things are happening, and I'm like, I want to see his show.
But, like, I want to see, like, exactly. I want to see more of
Cole
his show.
Sprouse interrogating people and trying to act like a grim, dark,
edgy
boy, except he has the stupid hat and sits at a diner like Elle does from Death Note.
You know, he would be able to quote Loveless.
He would be able to quote Loveless.
Just, I want him to begin every, like, interaction that way, just, like, quoting a line and be like...
He walks into a scene, says the quote, and then cites the quote. That's what we need. But yeah, it's like we had that episode, we had the plot with that whole thing with the girls, and then the Archie music plot.
Yeah.
Which feels so lost in that episode of, like, these... Because, like, the Archie plot does have a B plot.
Mm-hmm.
That could have just been, like, its whole nother episode, and so did, like, the girls and the slut-shaming thing.
And I can't tell if, with the Archie music plot, that they're playing it serious as, like, oh, this is what Archie wants to do, or if Archie's just trying to be like, oh, I'm a music boy, because he wants to be with the music teacher.
I think it's both.
Like...
Well, because he got in with the music teacher because he was passionate about music.
Okay. Well, actually, I thought he got in with the music teacher because she, like, saw that he was walking around shirtless and was all hot, and then they fucked him.
Yeah, but he was still, like, doing music before that.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It doesn't seem sincere to me. I don't know. And I'm not trying to, like, gatekeep, like, music, but, like, he just... I don't know. It just doesn't seem
I liked
sincere.
the scene with the Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah.
They only got like two scenes, but I liked them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a fun modernization.
They are
of that group.
I think Josie is being written with a bit too much of a chip on her shoulder, but I get like...
Look, she has to stand out.
I get like being...
Look at how powerful all the other women in the show is. She needs a gimmick.
Yeah, I guess she...
And if her being a hard ass is going to be like
Sure.
her gimmick, I'm kind of okay with that.
Being a black artist in a small town, I get it, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like...
Besides, she has her two reasonable friends, if you want, like...
To keep her leveled out. Okay,
like, yeah.
fine. The Pussycats to Josie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we heard one of their names, but I don't remember what
They
it
have
was.
names. I just don't care because I never cared about Josie and the Pussycats.
Fair enough.
That was never my
Not
thing.
your bag.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I knew about like Archie and Friends before this was their hit song "Sugar Sugar."
Reasonable.
As I'm sure everyone does.
You've read Archie comics before.
Yeah. But like you read one, you've read them all.
True.
You read one Archie book and you're like, I get it.
And you know, I don't quite find comic Archie nearly as endearing.
Well, he's you're reading for the girls.
Yeah, you are. Kind of
let's
like,
just
Betty and
let's
Veronica.
not mince words here. You're reading for the girls.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. At least when you're watching for the girls and the boys. Because like Cole's cute, Archie's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Veronica's pretty hot and Betty's pretty cute, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you got the coverage.
It's true, and even like you have like Archie's dad's a looker.
He's got that like
he's got that grizzled
he's got
look.
that like well weathered worn.
Yeah.
He does construction in the show. He looks like he does construction.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I'm sure incel nerdy teacher is a look that people like for the music teachers.
Incel nerdy teacher.
Well, she's got that like hair in the back ponytail, the glasses. When she pulls her hair back into a ponytail, it's not the cleanest pullback, so she has some strands.
No, Josh,
like
I get it. Okay.
She's got that look.
I'm aware. I know. Because you know what? Me too, Archie. Like, would also be me. I'm not even, you know.
So that's why Darian doesn't like the music plot. It's to him. He's like, yo, me too, Archie, me too. I'm the sad music boy
I'm
teenager.
just like Archie
that
Fur.
that wants the hot music teacher.
Oh, God. That's not why I dislike it. Don't. We're not, no.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah,
What are we
we
doing?
just left the thing with the Fox family.
We left the function.
Yeah,
Mm.
they were at the hip.
Yeah,
We're doing
getting
things.
hip at the hip.
They're getting hip with the hip.
Getting hip at the hip at the hip.
I don't know. As I go throughout the bells and whistles of my day, I can't help but wonder how this family keeps roping me into various activities without monetary
There you go.
momentai.
Momentai. What is that?
It's fine. Monetary compensation. It's because you're a bottom. I suppose it's because I don't want to upset any of them. Something about them rubs me the wrong way, but I can never pin it down.
Is it the incest?
For some people, that's a pro.
I know. Probably not for San. And I guess by law, it's incest because of Jim and Murdoch.
Yeah.
That's by law.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
I guess they're not married yet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, engagement, that kind of is a blurry line for most people. It's a blurry line, you know. Basically.
The
But
deal
whatever.
has not been sealed.
Yeah.
Other than the terrifying parents. When I see the sun begin to set, I can't help but feel like I need to fulfill this social obligation. So I trek down to the school.
Oh, yeah, we're going to the observatory.
Right. Hang out with What's-Her-Face.
All dark, no stars.
Full dark.
Full dark, okay, excuse me.
Full dark,
I'm sorry.
no stars.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on me in, like, serif script or something.
I want that on my tombstone.
Ayo. I'll keep that in mind. You're laying in your deathbed.
Are you
Josh,
gonna?
I got it engraved for you. Take a look. Full dark, no
Do you,
stars.
you're gonna add that to your vernacular?
I'm gonna
Just
try
like,
to.
Full dark, no stars.
Oh yeah, man. You should have seen how I like kicked this guy's ass. I went full dark, no stars on him. Fucking nearly.
Like I bet
knocked him
that
off.
phrasing is never gonna be used again.
Oh.
But blessed, I
mean,
love it.
that's this whole show. It's like introducing like what? It's just one-liners because they're dramatic as fuck for no reason. And you know what? They've pretty much all come from Veronica. You know what I mean?
You wanted fire. My specialty is ice.
It's like, come on. And it's only Veronica giving them these to us.
You think Archie's going to?
No.
A sign-in. Wear another one of those gaudy visitor passes. Oh, okay. And then make my way up to the library on the 3rd floor. I walk in on the tiny fox, peeking at the typewriter. Pecking.
Just not with a beak or mouth. But pecking with the fingers.
It should be. Early? Sorry. It's no trouble at all. She plucks whatever it was that she was working on the typewriter, and
Nope,
shoves
that's right.
it into her pocket. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
correct.
working on the type. Yeah, but this English sucks.
Working on.
Yeah, on, on. Over here. She pulls a key from her pocket and climbs up one of the library stepladders. She pushes the key into the lock of the attic door and pulls down an unfolding wooden ladder with hinges. Up this way. She makes her way up to the top rather slowly. When she completely ascends, I start to follow. First, I check the ladder. Its hinges look brand new and well maintained, like the rest of the library. It's a little creaky as I climb, but more than sturdy enough for somebody my size and weight. Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, here, I'll turn up. There's now audio. Okay. I was like, this looks like there's no audio.
Came up out of nowhere.
Yeah, the sound does that. It shouldn't.
Funny thing about sound.
It just
when
kind of
it's-
happens.
Yeah, it's not there and then it is.
It's
Imagine.
wow. Guys.
We figured it out, fellas.
I've made a discovery.
Calling that Geo.
Get me on D+ to report on it. When I'm at the top, she's already there waiting for me, sitting in a large metallic chair connected to a massive tubular machine.
Tubular.
Tubular. It's so tubular, man.
Tubular, bro.
What era was this? Was that the 90s?
I think it had to be, but it was like specifically like surfer lingo 90s, I guess. Cause like I suppose I have to imagine it's surfer lingo, cause referring to the wave when it like crests and it like makes the good tube that they like scoot through or whatever the
You
fuck.
think skaters won't say that? They got
I don't-
tubes they skate through.
Kind of. I don't know if tubular was skater lingo. I'm pretty sure it was solidly surfer lingo. Sure, there's some crossover
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah.
but I don't think that word was one.
I
of them.
feel like American teen dramas from the 90s do just cross those
Well,
two
because
entirely.
they're just written by out of touch writers, so like it's just how it goes. Oh man, this sock's inside out. I've been wearing this sock inside out all day. So I'm like feeling it. I'm like, why is it so fuzzy on the outside? I'm like, oh, that's the inside.
Look, guys, he's really feeling it. Thank you so much for coming. The students will probably be very happy to meet you when they get here. Students? I'm not going to presume?
Presume.
Presume.
Ooh, it has the ooh sound.
Presume.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ooh.
Ooh.
Good. That you know anything. Reasonable. So let's just get started. Telescopes are machines created to capture more light than possible with the naked eye. Devices with which the capacity to capture more light can allow us to see objects from greater distances away. Normally, I give my students instructions to search for a specific celestial body. I have them calculate how many light years away it is, and then they map it on a star chart over the course of the year. But you don't have to worry about any of that. I see. What the fuck is she saying?
Oh, sweet summer child.
The first thing you might have noticed is that we're in a giant dome. I might have. The reason why it's a dome is so we can turn the telescope 360 degrees, no scope.
It is specifically a scope. Just like pushing it. All right, Taurus pushes it. Doesn't even look inside the eyepiece. Boom.
Okay, but like she's strong enough to do that. Who are you? Like so. As she turns a large wheel, and the large metallical device turns on its axis, moving with a roof.
Oh my god, I just hit a clip. Mom, get the camera.
I can't. No, that's dumb. Oh no.
Yeah.
You can view east, west, north, and south skies, and we can use a compass to tell which direction is which. Look at the table over there. God, I don't care. A star chart map. A star chart maps every direction of the sky at once in a circular map.
That's cool.
Is this the route of Sam getting lectured about shit?
Yeah, like turbo nerd shit.
Here's how a telescope works. Here's how you develop photos from a camera.
We're dealing with a family of everyone who's super autistic.
It does feel that way, doesn't it?
Look at all these hyperfixations.
Oh.
What is the oldest sister into? She's just a teacher.
Yeah.
Does she have a hyperfixation?
She's the one that's marrying Jim, right?
Right.
Okay, so maybe she's really into BL.
Oh boy.
And you can turn it the different directions to see which direction of the night sky you're staring at. When I studied at university on the East Coast, we captured the movements of the stars throughout the year on class photo plates. But pen and paper is sufficient for early learners. Do you have any questions so far? Yes. All of them. No. Yeah, that's about right.
I love this guy.
Great.
You know, I don't even know what a university looks like.
It's just the building, Sam.
But that Cliff fellow talks about his plenty.
It's a place where you pay a lot of money to access equipment you can't normally afford. Then why not just buy the equipment? And where you do a lot of hard work so other people can steal your credit. We'd love to see it.
Love to see it.
Oh. So, there are a lot of smart gals like you there, competing and stuff.
I knew a lot of other women who sorted and studied plates. But generally, only men were allowed to operate the telescopes themselves.
So how come you know how to use it?
Because I decided to do it anyway. And I didn't get caught.
Oh,
Respect.
It's okay. I have my own now.
can I use it?
No, sure. Would you trust this man with
Absolute-
expensive equipment?
Absolutely, I would.
Hmm. Come, take a look into the eyepiece. I have to hunch down much more than her to look.
What is that?
It's Saturn. Okay.
I get that like people of this era may just not know what Saturn looks like, as it is just such common knowledge to us from when we are kids. But it's like, what's that? That's Saturn.
What's that? That's the moon, Sam.
That's the moon. I don't know. It's just a little funny to me.
No, I get it.
Why is it shaped all funny?
What do you mean? It's a circle.
But it's got that weird band.
That's not part of the shape, though.
I think that's what he's referring to.
Probably. Oh, because there's a lot of dust and icy stuff trapped in its gravitational pull.
What does that mean?
It means it's trapped in the orbit. The stuff can't crash onto the planet, and it also can't break free. So it goes around and around forevermore, unless something comes along and bumps into it.
So it's all just going in circles?
He guys, he said it.
Dab.
Just like we are?
Sam looks into the camera.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
It's pretty.
it is. It's hard to stop looking at it. Am I actually enjoying this? Alright, that's enough of that. Part of being a good astronomer is knowing what stars are brightest in the night sky without having to rely on a telescope. She hands me a packet of paper that was sitting on one of the tables. I look it over and feel like I'm going cross-eyed.
What does visual magnitude mean?
That's just a fancy word, a fancy way of saying how bright it is. You can do it. I believe in you, game. There we go.
Huh.
Sol is magnitude 26.74 and marked as rank 1 because it's the brightest.
What's Sol?
That's the sun. Then call it that.
I think Sol. Is that Italian for sun? Because if it's or Latin maybe, because that's typically like
It's-
what that.
yeah.
But like that's the proper.
I know of Mr. Soul Bad Guy.
Yeah, Mr. Soul Bad Guy.
He was described as a son, and he's a bad guy. Thus,
Two.
Soul Bad Guy.
Soul Bad Guy. What a good name. What a great name, even. 10 out of 10.
Some call him Freddy.
That's less good.
That was his name.
No. It's Soul.
Before he became the Guilty Gear.
Oh, the deep guilty gear.
Actually, his name
lore.
was Frederick.
Frederick.
I've been told that it's because he was named after like a music artist named Freddie.
Like Mercury.
I think so. That sounds right. That sounds like a name.
Does he want to break free?
I don't know.
Mm.
All of his attack names are like music references, and I'm like, I can't be bothered.
No, very cool.
Do be that way.
Oh. Okay.
Then she takes a small scrap of paper from out of her pocket. Here are a few random ones to help you get familiar with some more of the names. Think of it as a scavenger hunt of sorts. My head kind of hurts. I scratch it and look at the smaller pieces of paper she gives me. Okay.
Huh.
This looks annoying.
Weezer.
You're going to run into a lot of funny-looking names. Vega. I know that Street Fighter character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boyfriend.
He has, like, the stupid-looking hat and cape.
He's a mask.
Oh, that's the American name.
Oh.
3 characters got their names switched.
I see.
So it's Vega, Balrog, and M. Bison. All their names were rotated.
So M. Bison was not supposed to be M. Bison.
That's Vega.
What the fuck? Why did they do this? Why have they done this?
I don't know.
That
Yeah. It's why when you go back to some games, sometimes their dialogue is swapped because, like, it's coded by name, and so sometimes
Huh. What the fuck?
I don't know why they did that, but those 3 specifically, their names are rotated.
That's weird as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, is what it is. Yeah, you're going to look into some funny names. Let me know if you need help pronouncing any of them. I look back and forth to the scrap of paper on the packet. I really don't feel like doing this.
Can I look at Saturn again?
Well, she nibbled at one of her paw digits before answering again. I suppose. We hear the attic door creak again. Both of us look over as we hear the wooden ladder squeak.
She's here!
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? Blythe is always welcome.
So this character, right?
Uh-huh.
She feels like she would be in half these like mystery teen dramas we've been watching.
But she would be the best character in all of them.
This might as well be Veronica.
What is the... I see no issue. See, like, sure, like, kind of almost like drama, uppity kind of socialite, maybe.
Yeah.
But I would also be like, hey, Blythe, let's go outside the back of the school and spray paint the wall. I would ask her to go spray paint the wall with me, and she would be like, hell fucking yes. And we would go do some vandalism, and it would be awesome.
You high five afterwards.
Absolutely.
Click your heels.
Skippy boy. You know, or whatever they said in the 1900s. And gee willikers, Blythe. That's a mighty good middle finger you done spray painted.
Like,
I don't even think they had spray paint this early.
probably not. Sorry I'm early, Mrs. Burns, but she stops climbing when her gaze meets mine. But what? I'm just wondering what the hell this large man is doing up here is all. Language, dear.
Yeah, that's right. Language.
Sam is like, I've waited for this moment.
And Blythe's just like, shut up, old man. You can't tell me what to do. Turns her baseball cap backwards, does a
Facts.
kickflip on her skateboard, and rides away.
Just flips him off. Oh, bless.
You little shit. The size of my grin feels kind of painful right now. Whatever you say, Miss Burns. It just seems like this one is everywhere is all. Oh, but aren't the two of you already acquainted?
No.
Can't say we are. There's a look between the two of us. We both come to an understanding that we don't need to go into detail about where we were and when last night. Call him Mr. Ayers, Ms. Washington. Well, of course, Miss Burns. The short vixen sighs. Anyway, here's tonight's guided activity. Make sure everyone gets one. The cat takes one of the pieces of paper, folds it up, and puts it in a bag she's holding. Well, that's the thing, Mrs. Burns. I'm just here to tell you that I can't stay for long. Mostly I just wanted the weekly activity so I can do it on my own. If you have places to be, then there's always next week. Thanks for understanding. You might as well take my class at this point. You have good enough math scores. There's a big difference between liking math and being good at math, Ms. Burns. I just do it because I have to, not because I want to.
Respect.
But you seem like it. But you seem to like it plenty when I don't tell you it's math. That's nice, Miss Burns.
She's the literal best. She is the best.
Oh my god. I need her to take out her small phone and just like be texting during this whole
That's
conversation.
nice, Miss Burns. Yeah, just completely texting. Oh my god.
I'm going to go now. Although, could your helper walk me to the supply closet? She jerks her head to me. I shouldn't be walking around all by my lonesome in this creepy school now, should I? As if that's ever stopped you wandering around before. Maybe if you ask him nicely? Why don't you escort me downstairs, mister?
You sure it's proper for a young woman like you to be walking around at night with a grown man?
I put a bit of an edge in my voice. The cat's voice goes flat. Somehow, I'm sure I'll manage to protect my reputation. I don't give a fuck about your reputation. I give a fuck about mine. Sam, you're gay.
But people aren't supposed to know that.
All the men do.
Yeah, but if if one of the non-gay men, which sure, there probably is. That look
I'm
gave
like,
me.
I'm like, Echo, non-gay men? Excuse you?
The huh?
Huh?
fuck.
This does not.
Doesn't sound
Mhm.
right. Not correct.
No, it doesn't. It's flattering that you both think there would be a crowd at the school after hours, but I doubt you'll see anybody on your way out.
Get off the table.
Wait, is Ash on the table?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Tearing up fucking
Ashy boy!
newspapers and shit. Little dickhead.
Look at him looking at you like, oh, what do you do? I'm cross-eyed.
said I didn't do nothing. Bitch ass.
Oh my god.
Ugh, fine. I should be heading home soon anyway, so I'll walk you out.
Much obliged. We don't talk too much as we leave the observatory together. I think we'll end the part here.
Okay.
That sounds fine.
Okay.
Wasn't that fun smacking at Blythe?
God. Maybe it's because they're both like felines, right? Like maybe there's like a
Feisty.
territorial thing. I don't know. Just like this banter, this dynamic. I'm living. I love this so much.
Oh, good. Well, we'll see you around, everyone.